welcome back to my channel and welcome to Talk Tuesday.
Going up on the Tuesday.
So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A because I feel like I don't get to connect with you guys as often as I used to when I used to do, you know, different types of videos. Now it's always like teaching you guys about something or telling you about something, and I don't really get to connect with you guys personally, and I feel like a lot of you may know nothing about me. So I figured it was time for a Q&A, so I asked on Twitter and Instagram, which are both at Kendall Rae on YT. Be sure to follow me. And I got like 2,000 responses. So we are going to pick some of these to answer. Did you see the conspiracy theory on the Malaysian airline flight 370 that's all over Twitter with the voicemail? If so, what are your thoughts? I'd love to know. Well, this is by far the most popular question that I got for this Q&A was about this voicemail. I have gotten so many requests. I have known about this voicemail for like 6 days now, and you guys send me stuff on it every single day. I did talk about it in the podcast briefly, but for those of you that don't watch the podcast, in my opinion, I think it is a hoax. I can't say for sure, but let me tell you why. If you are familiar with this story at all, basically it's a guy on Twitter named Ty, and he tweeted out that he received a voicemail while he was driving, and when he listened to the voicemail, it said,
Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, India, Tango, India, Sierra, Delta, India, Romeo.
So it goes on like that, as you can imagine, and this is the phonetic alphabet. So it is a alphabet that military use to communicate. Whatever the word starts with is what the letter's supposed to be. So when this message is decoded, it says, "Danger, SOS, it is dire for you to evacuate, be cautious, they are not human." And then gives some numbers which people assume are coordinates. But that's the first problem I have with this, is that when coordinates are messaged back and forth like this, it's normally done differently. This is one string of numbers, so we don't even know if they are coordinates or what the numbers are. But people, of course, have tried to solve this because there are so many things like this that go viral on Twitter, and people want to feel like investigators, so they go after it, which is fun. But people have typed in the coordinates, and the coordinates are for somewhere in Malaysia. So people have connected this to MH370, which is an airplane that went down in 2014. I have a full video on it below that I did like 2 years ago, and it's something I'm actually really obsessed with, that story, and we're planning to do a podcast on it this coming week, so make sure you're subscribed to Mile Higher Podcast. People have connected that coordinate to where the plane went down. The problem with that is the plane did not stop communicating anywhere near that, so we have no idea where the plane went down. Like, that's not true. Not only that, but the fact that it says SOS, which means either save our souls or save our ship, is also said with the word evacuate, that those two things don't go together. If this is an evacuation message, it would be about evacuating, not requiring help to come to you. So it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Sorry, little Sadie wants to come say hi. You guys haven't really seen much of her unless you watch the vlog channel or follow me on social media. I got all my pets in here. Yay! People have gone pretty crazy with this, and there are so many different theories about this because now there's other messages involved, and people have not been able to verify obviously any of these messages. This could be one giant hoax or prank that he got on his phone and he shared it, and then everyone got pranked because there have been reports of other people receiving similar calls. The other thing is that black boxes actually record audio of what happened and data from the plane, and it does not automatically put messages into phonetic alphabet. It gives you the raw audio of the pilot so you can hear what was going on. And normally black boxes only work for about 30 days after the plane went down. But of course people have so many theories for this. People think this is somehow connected to Stephen Hawking dying, and somehow connected to a solar flare that happened in September. And now somehow people have spun this thing into the world is ending on April 18th. And I get tweets from people who are scared shitless like every day. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that this could be real. It could. Maybe. But my bullshit hoax radar is going off big time, and that's why I didn't do a video on this, is because I'm pretty sure this is a hoax. There's so many flaws with the message, so many flaws with the theory. I've yet to see one theory that actually has some solid ground to it. But I could be wrong, and maybe it is real, and I guess we'll have to see what happens. Girl, when are you gonna have kids? This was probably my second most popular question in all of these. Yes, I obviously want to have kids. I'm turning 25 next month, oh my god. But Josh and I are really enjoying married life. We really like how things are with, you know, our pets and our life and just our quality time together, and we still want to travel to a few more countries before we have children. But I know I have to be a mother, like it's really important to me and it always has been. And whether that's through adoption since I have infertility problems or natural. I mean, I would be happy either way, and it's definitely something I'll eventually do, but probably not for another 3 to 5 years. Would you and Josh ever go on tour? Definitely want to meet you guys. I've never thought about going on tour because I just thought if you go on tour you have like some type of talent, like you can sing or something, but I think now tours are just like YouTubers just coming and like signing stuff. So basically a meet and greet tour, which maybe I would do, but I don't, would you guys really want to meet me? What was the first instance where you were like, wow, I need to marry Josh? Well, actually I can remember quite well. There was a night in college, my senior year, and I got trashed. I went to a fraternity party, and I used to hate going to frat parties because they made me, for some reason, really nervous. I have like social anxiety, so parties make me super, super nervous, and I drank way too much. I was walking around with a bottle of vodka. I mean, it was like a shit show. I chipped my tooth on a bottle of vodka that night. Good work. Josh had to come rescue me from this party, and then he brought me back to our apartment. I had been throwing up since we got back. I threw up so many times, and he brought me like a little bowl, and I'm laying on the couch watching him, and I could see just barely Josh cleaning the toilet in the bathroom. And that's when I was like, I gotta just nail this one down. Like, we gotta get married, because I don't know, it was such a moment of caring. It was like one of my lowest moments, and to see him still love me and take care of me in that moment, I just was like, you know, this is where my home is. My home is with Josh. Does that make sense? Hopefully this is not too personal, but is Rae your last name? If this question is too personal, I understand, but I have thought about this before and I was just wondering. Love you and Josh. Not too personal. I figured most of you guys know this, but yeah, Rae is not my last name, but it is my real middle name. My mom says she named me that because she saw a ray of sunshine on the day I was born, but I don't even know if that's true. Who is your favorite historical figure? Definitely be a tie between JFK and Nikola Tesla. What did you study in university? Well, for those of you who don't know, I went to college to become an elementary teacher, and I went through 3 years of school for this, and I was about to start student teaching, and I was also doing YouTube at the time, and it was really starting to take off, and I realized I love this. Like, I've always loved doing video production, editing. I've been doing it since I was really young. Like when the first version of iMovie came out, I was making movies on it, and I had a camera from a pawn shop where I'd film my friends. So it was kind of like, I never realized I could actually make a career out of it. And once I realized I could, I completely changed my whole game plan, and I switched to communications because it was the easiest thing to finish my degree with, because I just wanted to at least have the degree since I had gone to so many fucking classes. But yeah, that's what I went to school for. Have you ever thought about making the big move to LA as a YouTuber one day, or are you happy exactly where you are? LA is not my type of scene. Even though I'm a YouTuber and I'm somewhat of an entertainer or a public figure, I'm still just like a really regular, boring person. Like, I just don't belong in LA. I live here in Colorado and I love it here. The people are chill. We just bought a house. I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely not going to LA. So has anyone related to the people you've done Where Is videos about contacted you about a video you have made? Yes, a few times, and it's always very validating. It always makes me feel really good to see the impact I've made directly on a family, or them to acknowledge and appreciate it. What was your wedding like? Our wedding was 2 years ago. Josh and I got married on June 4th, 2016, and our wedding was the best day of my life. It was super, super fun. It was relaxing. You know, my best advice to anyone out there who's getting married is really don't worry about all the little details. I was so stressed out about everything, and the day it came, I just didn't give a fuck. I was just so excited I was marrying Josh. I was having fun with all of my friends, and it was one of the best nights of my life. Don't stress out about the little things, just enjoy it. It is for you and not for anyone else. And yeah, it was a great day. If you want to see the full wedding video, I will link it below. What is your favorite crystal? Ooh. Sorry, I had to go grab some of my favorite ones. My favorite crystal is by far citrine. I don't know what it is about citrine. It's the manifestation stone, but I'm really, really drawn to it, and this is my favorite hunk of citrine that I have. I have a bigger one downstairs, but I actually love this one. It could totally kill someone. It's just amazing to me how these things are natural. I just love to collect them. This is rose quartz. This is a loving stone, a calming stone. And then my other two favorites are definitely amethyst. This stuff actually really does help me sleep. I know it sounds crazy, but ever since I started sleeping with amethyst under my pillow and next to my bed, it has really, really helped me sleep. And then I also really like dark stones. This is a little chunk of smoky quartz. I have a bigger one actually coming in the mail. I wish I had that to show you guys. But this is also black tourmaline. This and black onyx and any other dark stones are good for removal of negative energy. So those are my go-tos. If you could time travel, would you? And what year? I think maybe. I mean, if I was guaranteed to be able to get back to my time, then yeah. I think I would go to ancient Egypt. I mean, come on. I don't know if you've mentioned this before, but have you ever been to a psychic? I want to go, but I'm nervous because I'm in between beliefs at the moment. I actually had quite a few questions about if I've ever been to a psychic. I have. The only psychic I went to was totally full of shit though. Like, she read me so wrong. She predicted that Josh and I were gonna break up and I would move to Europe. And that clearly never happened. This was years ago. So that was my only experience, although I really do think some people are psychic. I don't think every psychic out there is a fraud. What is your favorite place in the world? My favorite place I've ever been is definitely Phuket, Thailand. We went for our honeymoon a few years ago and it was the most incredible place I have ever been. I mean, it was truly magical. To anyone out there who's looking to go on a vacation or a honeymoon, Thailand is the place. It is affordable, it is gorgeous, the culture is wonderful, the food's wonderful, the people are wonderful. I can't say enough good things. I absolutely love Phuket. What is your favorite type of food? The most important question. My favorite food is definitely sushi. I could get down on some sushi any day of the week. Do you watch any daily or family vloggers? If so, which one? To be honest, I definitely don't keep up with anyone's every day, but I really like the Sakone Jollies, and I also like Judy and Benji Travis, and a few others, but yeah, I'm not a huge vlog watcher. Top 5 places you have to travel before settling down and making your own family. Ideally, I think my top 5 would be Italy, Greece, Indonesia, New Zealand, and Peru. I love you and your videos, thank you. And have you ever had a paranormal experience? I have, and I made a video about it. It was the only time anything paranormal's ever happened to me, and it was pretty fucking scary. I'll link the video below, but nothing's happened since. What show do you love binge watching? Well, lately I've been binge watching This Is Us, and I just got to the Super Bowl episode, if anyone else like knows what I'm talking about. I am not okay. It is so emotional. That show is so good though. Definitely check it out, but it'll make you cry. Just get ready to cry. What is your Chipotle order? My Chipotle order is a bowl, rice, black beans, chicken, sour cream, mild salsa, cheese, and lettuce. What paint color is your office? I actually get asked about this color all the time. This is called Morning Dove. I got it at Home Depot, but I don't know what brand it was. What's your MBTI personality type? My personality type is INFJ, and I fit it extremely well. Why are you super passionate about the topics you talk about? It makes me feel connected to the story. I normally try to do videos on topics that I really do like personally, that I'm super fascinated in on my own, because I find that it's easier for me to talk about things when it's not just like a topic that someone else wants or a topic I think people are gonna want. I really try to pick things that I want to do, and that definitely is what fuels my passion. I love this kind of stuff. I love everything about what I do here on YouTube, and you know, thank you guys all for being supportive of me, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be able to do this, and I am super, super grateful. My channel just hit 750,000 subscribers. I mean, I'm seriously blown away. So yes, gonna end it there, but thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see more Q&As by giving this video a thumbs up. Be sure to check out our podcast. I'll link it below. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.